What is up? I think we're live. It says live video is starting, but now it says now I'm live. So I don't know if I'm live now or what, but I wanted to come on here, guys. Last night we had the REI Success Club meeting at the Woods Golf Course, and it always meets the fourth Tuesday of every month. So next month it's going to be the week of Thanksgiving, which is great because most people have off Wednesday. So you can come on out and have a good time, maybe have a few adult beverages, and feel free to sleep in on Wednesday if you got the day off. Shoot your deer early, opening weekend if you're a hunter, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's usually dark by 5 o'clock anyway, so you got plenty of time to get there for doors opening at 6. But awesome meeting last night, guys. We had a panel that was up talking about how to find deals. You know, we hear that a lot at Wisconsin Discount Properties, that, man, there's just not enough deal flow. So I wanted to get on here, and we solved that, I think, last night, hopefully. If you were there and you have some takeaways, go ahead and put those in the comments. That'd be helpful for anybody else who's checking this out now live or later. But I wrote them out, and then I thought I would just come on here because some people like to look at video and audio. Other people like to read. So first of all, great big shout out to the REI Success Club people who organized that. Monty, Tony, Chris, Jackie. I'm trying to think if there's other people there that helped organize that. If I missed you, sorry, Max. That was a big helper there. But a couple big takeaways. Kevin Gracyalny got up there. He had a lot of people who said that was their big takeaway was what he spoke about. And so he's primarily reaching out to multifamily folks through the direct mail channel. So that basically just means he's got a mail house, a company that he gives a list to of multifamily owners, and they put the mail together. He edits it to make it his own, and then they send it all out for him. And he's sending sometimes 15,000, maybe 30,000 mail pieces a month, which is awesome. So that's one marketing channel. There's a million different marketing channels, but he talked about how if you're going to go direct to seller and you're going to reach out directly to sellers, direct mail is his preferred marketing channel. But basically what his advice was just pick a marketing channel, whether it's texting, TV, cold call. There's a bunch of different ways you can try to reach out to folks, and that would be his preferred method is direct mail. So that was a big takeaway for a lot of folks. I talked about wholesaling and us at Wisconsin Discount Properties being a wholesaler. I didn't spend a ton of time on this because Preston, honestly, Zimmerman, kind of did all the talking for me. But essentially, if you don't want to go direct to seller, you can go and work with a wholesaler or a investor-friendly real estate agent. And I don't think it has to be an or. I think it should be an and. I think you should have both, especially if you're brand new. An investor-friendly agent can tell you rehab costs and ARVs and the numbers that you really need to know when you're going to be able to be confident in making offers. And so if you don't want to go direct to seller, you should work with both a reputable wholesaler and a investor-friendly agent. And the investor-friendly agent can provide you with some of that information. We here at Wisconsin Discount Properties are always happy to talk real estate and help you in running your numbers. Obviously, if we're trying to sell a deal and you don't trust us, we try to be as transparent as possible with what we see. But I get there's a level of skepticism. That's where having an unbiased investor-friendly agent can help you. So Monty would be a great resource, or anybody over at the Take Action Realty team would be a great resource if you're looking for that in this area. But basically what we do is we do all the marketing. So that's what our team does. We've got a full-time staff of about 15 people. So we're doing the marketing. We're having the conversations with the sellers. We're negotiating. We're doing a lot of the due diligence before it ever even hits your inbox in your email. So if you're busy and you don't have time or you don't have the budget to go sending out 15,000 mailers or 30,000 mailers, you don't want to build a big system or a big team, working with an investor-friendly agent or a quality wholesaler is a way to do that. And there's a few other wholesalers in this group as well. So when they put deals out, link up with those guys and gals and look at those opportunities, because that's another great way to get some deal flow. This is the biggest one, I think, for me that I took away last night. I kind of sat there listening to all of our panelists who did an awesome job. And the biggest thing I realized that we're missing in all of this discussion is getting a really clear buy box. And I think I've gone live in here a couple times on figuring out your buy box. And so what does that mean? Like, if I send a deal out to your inbox, but you don't know exactly what you're looking for, I mean, I could have the perfect deal for you. It would slap you in the face, but you'd never even know it was there because you don't know what you're looking for, right? And so that is probably the number one thing if you're struggling with deal flow right now that you need to figure out is, what am I actually even looking for, right? And so my example that I put in here when I was thinking about this last night on my drive back. What is my buy box? Well, my buy box has changed, right? And it'll always probably change depending on your situation and where you're at in life. But my first buy box, hopefully this is helpful, was we wanted to buy a duplex that had a value add opportunity. So we wanted a rental. We wanted to be rentals only. We never wanted to do a flip. Well, now we've done tons of flips, but that's all we wanted, duplex, right? And we wanted it to be a value add opportunity, okay? We also wanted it to be able to be burrable. So if you don't know that acronym, it's buy, rehab, rent, refinance, okay? So we wanted to be able to buy it, fix it up, get the rents up, refinance it, and pull all of our money back out. And there's a formula for that if anybody has questions on, you can reach out to me, and I won't get into details of that, how that all works. And then after we factor in all of the property management, future maintenance, capital expenditures, which are big ticket items, windows, roofs, water heaters, things that are going to break at some point that you need to budget for. If we factor that out, mortgage, taxes, insurance, like all of the expenses, I just wanted it to cash flow something. So especially if I got all of my money back out, I wanted it to just be cash flowing something after all of those factors were in. I was targeting 200 a door, but realistically, I didn't really care. I just wanted to build assets when I first started. And then the other big takeaway a lot of people had was just being genuine in your conversations with sellers, especially if they're in a difficult spot. So, and real estate investors get a bad rap sometimes of being ambulance chasers or, these types of things. And there are certainly, that we do reach out to people a lot of times that are going through difficult situations, because usually they're going to have a property that they need to deal with. And so when you're having those conversations, it's really just about being a consultant for people and figuring out what is their situation and how can I be of value to them, not about like, how do I get this deal under contract and make the most money. It's about how do I genuinely help this person. In a lot of cases, if you're having some conversations with people, you're going to find, hey, you can really help these people out, but you want to figure that out and point them in the right direction if we're not a good fit or you're not a good fit for them. So those are a couple of the takeaways that I had. If you were there, you got some takeaways, go ahead and put those in the comments. If you're watching this video and you have any questions or you want to comment on the takeaways, put those in the comments as well. I would love to hear your feedback on those. And again, appreciate all the panelists last night. It was awesome, and the team for putting the panel together. So if we can help you guys in any way, if you have any questions on your real estate investing journey, please reach out. Would love to help out. Love talking real estate. Have a great day, guys.